And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on him. It's been fun to watch Gasol in this one. He has 20 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
And it's good. And the Nets lead by 15.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Gasol, a screen on Jack. Dishes to Livingston. And Mirotic has it in the corner. And the shot falls short this time.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Nets have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Here's Curry. He's got 19. He dishes it to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Scott's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Nets leading by 18. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside Curry. Out left to the wing. Curry, a screen on Mirotic, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
To the paint, here's Davenport. Banked in off the glass.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They set the pick. And Curry, here we go. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Chicago making a switch here. So the Bulls 5 right now. The big men are Gibson and Noah. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Tucker in at the small forward. He was all alone on that one. 10 points for Derrick Rose.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rose. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. Shots good from Butler.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Curry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Johnson off the pick from Curry. 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez. Another shot. Noah with the block. Now, here's Tucker. And Curry pulls it down.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Back to Johnson. Screen by Young. Excellent use of the screen that time. And it's 9 points for Joe Johnson.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Outside Butler. He feeds it to Rose. Curry with the steal.
Got it. Get the ball
High post
inside.
Lopez. Johnson against Butler. Back to Johnson. Here's the floater. Shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls trail by 21. Rose kicks it to Tucker. And the wide open shot from Rose. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry dishes to Young. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And Chicago has possession. Outside Rose. Shot to end this cold run, and it's good on the way in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry against Rose. Ahmed with it. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Shoots over Tucker. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. 11 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Outside Butler. Outside Rose. From the line. The shot is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Johnson right side. Back to Curry. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Curry setting the pick for Muhammad. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Curry against Rose. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so here is Chicago. Tries it from 19. Misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. And a new group in for the Nets. Muscala, he's checked in for Lopez. Mike Scott comes in for Thaddeus Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Lee in for Muhammad. Up top, Curry. Can't hit from in close.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Out to the wing for 3, Dunleavy. And Curry pulls it down. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Another miss by Curry. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The dish to Dunleavy. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Right side Curry.
Sticking too much.
And it's good off the back of the rim. And in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Davenport. Fires the three. Offensive rebound.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Outside Curry. He kicks to Scott. Shoots. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Livingston passes to Portis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Here's Curry. Lee outside. Up and in on the layup.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's Davenport. And Curry pulls it down. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Lee. There's the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Livingston is running. And it's blocked by Curry. Lee outside. The kick out to Scott. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Down low. Muscala. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Young's checked in for Scott. Johnson comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Lee. And a new group in for the Nets. Chris Kaman is checked in for Mike Muscala. Mike Scott comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Johnson. And it's Lee in for Shabazz Muhammad. The inside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Left side, Scott feeds it to Curry. 3 on the clock. And it's Lee penetrating. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lee's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Curry. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds. And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Here's Vern. Brooklyn with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lee outside. Back to Curry. From 12 feet out. Can't get it to go. Here is Livingston. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game,